Alright, what's going on YouTube? We got another pro settings for the Summit this week, and of course we do this every week, so we just follow. Here we're gonna have the settings for the first car, the X-Bow GT2. Slow it down if you need to. I try to slow it down as best as I can. I did not talk over it this time, but let me know if you guys want to see that. But that being said, let's get into the first race, and I want to quickly say it is Thursday. I know I was a day late, or yeah, I don't know about what happened to me yesterday. I was just hit with a sudden urge of fatigue, or a sudden wave of fatigue, I should say. And I don't know what happened, man. I couldn't bring myself to make the video. But with that being said, on the next car that we do tuned, I think it was probably for the better because I did end up tuning it slightly, and did end up getting a better time. So with that being said, I guess it kind of worked out. I got a better score for you guys, and yeah. With that being said, let's get into the race. There's not much to really talk about. The first car, the X-Bow GT2, was kind of a headache just because there were certain parts where you had to go off the road, and it is a racing, I do believe. Uh, Excuse me. Yeah, it's a racing car, I believe, and that just makes it a little more harder because the racing cars do tend to slip out a lot more when going off the road. And just to negate that, you have to go into a little bit more of a, or a lot more into a softer spring. So just keep that in mind. They try to, you still have to kind of maintain the car, let off of the gas a little bit when you're off the grass, or on the grass, I should say. And yeah, it'll help you take those corners a lot better. I'll try to put a snippet at the beginning. If not, I might not just edit it to show you what happens when you mess up. With that being said, I was gonna let it rock. Let me know what you guys think. If you're gonna see other vehicles, specific vehicles you're having trouble with, let me know down below. And with that being said, I'll come back for the next vehicle. Right, I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna have two races for this car. This is the final lap of the other race. This is not necessarily usually when I make these videos, I focus on the vehicles that they force you to use. So specifically races that force you to use a specific vehicle. This one you can use the other vehicles. I think this is the Koenigsegg. I don't know how to pronounce that exactly, so I'm not saying it wrong. I'm sorry. Anyways, if you're using Koenigsegg, you can use multiple other vehicles. I think for me it was like 2 or 3 at most. I think it was 3 actually. But I decided to use the same vehicle that they force you to use on this week's summit. And as you can see, I'm gonna have the settings at right after this. So slow it down, pause it if you need to. Of course, you can do that anytime. But I'm just gonna quickly show the score that I got while using the tunings on both races. So I just want to quickly put that out there. And here we go with the tunings. So first things first, I did lower the aero just so I can get more top speed while I'm going a lot faster on the top speeds. And of course you got the rebound settings and all that stuff. Again, slow down if you need to. But the reason I lowered the aero this time is because I have the camber negatively, so I can, you know, maintain grip around the corners. I try not to go too far just because I want some of that speed on the straightaways. Specifically at the end, these are giant straightaways, so I'd rather maintain some of that speed. I noticed that if you obviously if you go negative, really negative on the camber, you benefit from not losing speed around these turns, like I am right now a little bit. But in this race in particular, sorry, I'm a little sorry about that. I had to clear my throat. But anyways, as I was saying, having too much negative camber will benefit around the turns, but in this race there's not that many turns that you really need that much camber on, so I decided to go with like around like a -10, -8, somewhere around there. Did help if I remember correctly. That's how I left it. But regardless, again, you don't have to go all the way. It does benefit with specifically with like hypercars and race vehicles, because you do have to turn a lot, and obviously all that speed, you know, you end up losing some of that momentum, or you slip out or something like that. So it does help. So usually with like faster cars, I do like going with negative camber now that I've been playing a lot more. It's been a whole year since the game is out. It does feel a lot better that way with negative camber. But again, like I said, you know, you do slow down significantly while going in the straightaways. And also, if you have positive camber, at times you do have even higher speeds because of that. Meaning the top speed might be maxed out like at a 105. Let's just put that out there, random number. If you put positive camber, you might end up having like a 120 after that. That's a little bit of exaggeration, but something like that can happen. It does happen with specific cars. Like, it's not every single vehicle that works with. And of course, like moving the final drive also can give you a bit of more top speed. So again, I encourage you to watch some of my videos, pause them if you need to, or slow it down when I'm showing the pro settings, and from there you can, you know, kind of pretty much see for yourself. Or if you want to even better breakdown, I can try to get a vehicle that I've never used before, and, you know, try to explain it to you as best as I can. With that being said, there's not much to talk about. We're almost at the end. Again, I think I skipped over it. I probably brushed over it, but lowering the aero when you have negative camber will benefit you, because once you get to the top speeds, there's not so much pressure on the tires to the ground, which obviously you don't want to lower it too much, because then it'll negatively affect you as well. But just lowering it a little bit will help you in those top speeds, and, you know, just getting it to those top speeds even faster. Of course, at the end here, you do want to watch out. You don't want to hit the NOS too much or too early, because it will fling you out into the grass. With that being said, that's going to be the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it helped you out. With that being said, drop a like, follow me, subscribe, and you know what to do. Have a wonderful fucking day. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Deuces.